In a world where the impossible is just another day, young Caleb found himself standing at the edge of a mysterious forest. The trees were taller than any he'd ever seen, their leaves shimmering with an otherworldly glow. Caleb had always been curious, but today, his curiosity would lead him into an adventure beyond his wildest dreams. Caleb had recently moved to this small village with his parents. They had told him stories of the enchanted forest, but he never believed them. That was until today, when a peculiar map fell out of one of his old books. The map seemed to lead straight into the heart of the forest. Feeling a mix of excitement and nervousness, Caleb decided to follow the map. As he ventured deeper into the forest, the air grew cooler and the light dimmer. Strange sounds echoed around him, and he could feel eyes watching him from the shadows. Suddenly, Caleb stumbled upon a large clearing. In the center stood an ancient tree with a door carved into its trunk. Taking a deep breath, Caleb pushed the door open and stepped inside. To his astonishment, he found himself in a parallel universe, a place where magic was real and the impossible was possible. In this new world, Caleb met a talking bear named Lucy. Lucy was unlike any bear Caleb had ever seen. She wore a small hat and carried a magnifying glass, looking every bit like a detective from his favorite stories. "Hello, young traveler," Lucy said kindly. "I am Lucy, the enchanted bear. What brings you to our world?" Caleb explained about the map and his curiosity. Lucy nodded thoughtfully. "Well, Caleb, it seems you have a knack for adventure. But beware, this world is filled with both wonders and dangers." As they walked together, Lucy explained that a dark force was threatening their world. The Shadow King, an evil sorcerer, had stolen the heart of the forest, a magical gem that kept the world in balance. Without it, their world would fall into chaos. Caleb felt a surge of determination. "We have to get it back, Lucy. How can I help?" Lucy smiled. "Your bravery is admirable, Caleb. But this journey will not be easy. We must navigate through the labyrinth of whispers, cross the river of reflection, and finally confront the Shadow King in his lair. Their first challenge was the labyrinth of whispers, a maze filled with confusing echoes and illusions. Caleb and Lucy held hands tightly as they navigated through the twisting paths. Caleb used his keen sense of direction, and Lucy used her detective skills to solve the riddles that blocked their way. Next, they reached the river of reflection. The river's surface was like a mirror, showing not just their reflections but also their deepest fears. Caleb saw images of his family in danger, but Lucy's calm voice helped him stay focused. Together, they found a way to cross the river safely. Finally, they arrived at the Shadow King's lair, a dark castle surrounded by thorny vines. Inside, they found the Shadow King holding the heart of the forest. He laughed menacingly, but Caleb and Lucy stood their ground. "Return the heart of the forest, Shadow King," Caleb demanded. The Shadow King sneered. "And why should I listen to a mere boy and a bear?" Caleb stepped forward bravely. "Because we believe in the power of good, and together, we are stronger than you." With those words, the heart of the forest began to glow brightly. The Shadow King tried to hold onto it, but the light was too powerful. With a final burst of energy, the heart broke free from his grasp and returned to its rightful place in the forest. The Shadow King vanished, and the forest began to heal. Flowers bloomed, and the air was filled with the sweet scent of magic. Caleb and Lucy had saved the day. As a reward, Lucy gave Caleb a small, enchanted leaf. "This will always remind you of your bravery and our adventure," she said. Caleb smiled. "Thank you, Lucy. I'll never forget this." With a final hug, Caleb returned to his world, carrying the enchanted leaf. He knew that no matter what challenges he faced, he had the heart of an adventurer and the courage to overcome any obstacle. And so, Caleb's ordinary world became a little more magical, and he knew that the impossible was just another day waiting to be discovered. The end.